Hi guys, Sidewinder here. Uh, I know that my last video had problems with the video and audio syncing. I am still working on editing to the level that I can make this problem go away. Thank you for sticking it out with me. So, the many pathways that can lead to success in arm wrestling. Let me begin by telling you a story of my journey. So I began arm wrestling in 2016. So it's been like 9 years since then. And at the time I was delving into powerlifting training. I had like 110 bench press kgs, 120 kg squat, and 180 kg deadlift. And I went to my first national competition thinking that I would destroy everyone. And I lost everything. Everything. The first match, I got top rolled so bad I didn't even know what happened. I was amazed, but at the same time, I was baffled. Fast forward 1 year, I began training specifics more, especially partial range of motion biceps with what I thought was 50 kgs, but it was actually 50 kgs, like 45 degrees or something. And I actually moved up one weight class. I won my first match during a national competition, and then I got obliterated. At that point, I decided to go a different route, and I just trained very specifically for arm wrestling. A lot of table time and band work. Band work consisting of back pressure, basic back pressure, and some form of rowing with a fat grip, not even involving any type of side pressure. I was also doing some sprints and some muscle ups. And then in 2018, I got sixth place out of 17 people. The year before, I was something like 19th out of 23 people. Also, important to mention that this year, 2018, I dropped from 85 kilograms to 70 kilograms. So that began to kind of shape my arm wrestling ideology. Fast forward 2019, I decided that hey, maybe I could just do powerlifting moves and maybe some hammer curls and let my grip strength be dictated but by how much I could deadlift, and maybe I'll be a great arm wrestler. Well, once again, I placed 19th out of 20 something people. That was a devastating blow to me after placing 6th out of so many competitors. I didn't know what to do. So for the next year, 2020, I went back to a full specific type of workout where I only cared about my back pressure and side pressure. And I again dropped some weight. And I placed, for the first time in my life, third in the nationals, left-handed. So then I said, okay, specific works. 2021, I mostly did arm wrestling. I just did table time, kind of like Romanian John Berzank. And I placed decently. I think I was 7th or 8th in my category, and there was like 23, 24 people. But still, not good enough. 2022, I reincorporated some big compound movement type of training and continued doing back pressure and side pressure, maybe a little bit of pronation. Again, I placed 7th or 8th. Okay. Next year, I dropped down on the compound strength aspect of it and took out the pronation, only did back pressure and side pressure. Again, 6th place. And then the last year, 2024, a little bit of shoulder work, a little bit of leg work, uh, climbing up a rope. I did back pressure using dumbbells this time instead of bands. And I played around with some sort of side pressure, more like a lot of cupping, some weird side pressure exercises on machines. And again, I placed something like 7th or 8th out of at most 20 people. Now, why is this story of my journey important for this video? I now know, based on the years that I performed horribly, what I did wrong. But to this day, I still don't know what I did right. What were the exercises that helped me when I placed better? What hurt me when I didn't place so well? I mean, it's clear that you cannot just power lift and hope that you'll be a great arm wrestler. It's clear. But I've tried so many experiments over time that to this day I don't know exactly what works. My training ideology is still evolving. Uh, Now, why is this important? The internet is full of countless types of advice. You may recognize it in your own training. You may try to train like Devil Arad, like the specific pronation lift. You may train like Michael Todd, where the pronation lift is more of a dragging type pronation lift. You may see some results, you may not. The thing is that, as we all know, arm wrestling training is not standardized yet. There is no kind of specific research because there is no interest at the moment. We are not an Olympic sport. We haven't been at the level of boxing or even UFC. But we are getting there. So maybe developments will be made, hopefully. But what it is important to notice is that while you may experience changes during your career, training wise, you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You listen to one podcast, you decide to follow a certain channel, and then another one, and they have either conflicting information or information that confirms your bias. You'll notice that you may or may not make gains despite of how things change. Like a lot of ideas may work, and I think that is a beautiful part of arm wrestling, and we should embrace it at the moment. I'm sure that there is a clear, definitive way to arm wrestle better, but until we find that out, know that there are many ways that will get you to success. So observe in time, because arm wrestling is more of a marathon career-wise, even though competition-wise it's more of a sprint, in my opinion. Observe what works for you. Write out the things that don't, and try to hold on to the things that work. And try each year to be better than you were previously. Just place one level higher, one level higher, one level higher, and until we manage to bring arm wrestling into standardization. Be consistent, hope for the best, try to listen to multiple opinions and use your mind to filter them. See, see if those guys make sense, and focus on finding your own way, because in the end, a lot of things work, but you have to find out what works for you. Thank you for sticking with me. Uh, like, share, subscribe, comment, yada, yada, yada. And I'll see you next time.